2008 120 Prado, 294,000 Ks. Injector replacement job at 249,000 kilometers for the first set of injectors. That is highly risky, okay? So still worth doing injector replacement, but ideally you want to get to it before this for so many reasons. One of them is, well, the injector seat's leaking. Once that happens, then it takes out the O-ring. We've explained it. I highly recommend you get into the injector information playlist. Have a look at this, how tight this is. This is a big long steel bar I'm on. All right, got to be careful not to damage that. I'm trying to hold a camera and pull on a bar. I've got a heap of leverage here, right? And you know, all the experts can tell you how it's done and what to do and what not to do, and just put a puller on it. You can't pull these out. You need to lever upwards and also twist at the same time. We've demonstrated in many videos. If you missed it, you need to really go back through a lot of these older videos and catch up with things. You haven't seen this before. This is action, mate. Exciting. Watch this. You want to pass me the pry bar, please, mate? The one that's pried out plenty of injectors. I'll try and hold the camera and I'll push upwards. Get an assistant if you can. All right, so we've got this big steel bar longer than the engine, right? I'll put a bit of upward leverage, let's say, and you go back and forward. That's how you get injectors out. It might not look that easy, might not go that well for you. And it's not about this short little video, it's about you need to watch the videos, because that one you can see it was seized in, the oil wasn't there yet. This one's stuck as well, unbelievable. All right, teamwork. I've had worse than this. I've had injectors that take hours to get out, so this isn't too bad. But my demonstration on this one, let's go to the bench and look at these injectors. All right, let's recap on this. Crazy stuff, right? Now, I'm going to run through what happens. These are, we believe, the original injectors. What's this, 2008? It's now 2025. 18 years. People talk about, you know, oh, those engines cracked pistons and... Mate, it's all caused by the lack of maintenance. Whether the people didn't know, the workshops didn't know. It's all caused by the maintenance that hasn't been done. Chips, tunes, remaps, right? Now, I want to talk about this before it's too late, because the oil, it's spreading, okay? Number one, you can't see anything. Number two, you can see a little bit of that dryness where it was stuck. Number three, it was quite bad, but some of the oil's already come down. And number four, right? This is not normal, thank you. This is not normal. This isn't what normally happens, okay? And I've warned people, there's heaps of videos there. There's playlists. Check out the 120 Prado at 230,000 Ks. I'll use that as an example. We've seen heaps of these. That's not the only one we've seen. That's just one that I used as an example. I can't video everything we do here. Can you imagine 10 hours of videos a day? 12 hours of videos a day, you know? Like you can't have a full-time job. I'm trying to make it 10 minutes a day. Thank you. What a mess, right? Careful who you let work on your car, because you take this to someone, they don't understand the situation, they don't know why they're stuck, they don't know what they've got to do to put it back together right, to make sure this doesn't happen. They don't know how to inform you of what the problem is, why it happened, and how to avoid it for next time. There's so many issues here, it's not funny. So this one's come across from Perth to Melbourne to pick up a caravan. That's, you know, if I remember, I got the story right. And while he's here, he's going to get the injectors done. Well, I wish he got the injectors done about 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago. But 10 years ago would have been a good start, because these injectors on the 120s, the originals, they're good, but they're rubbish compared to the replacements. And they're rubbish because they're so old and worn at nearly 300, what was it, 200 and what? Do you remember how many Ks it was? 297, 294, no, it doesn't matter. Let's call it 300,000 Ks, right? They've gone double as long as they should have. Out of control. What happens there, right? Okay, so they're not working right. Wrong combustion. So they had the short SCV, wrong fuel pressure, wrong combustion. SCV's been changed recently, all recent, right? Now, awesome engines, really. Truth is, they're awesome engines. Don't do chips, tunes, and remaps. Don't miss the maintenance. Don't let these seats leak. Next thing that happens is the compression. So the problem with these was these can be really badly stuck. But the good news is it hasn't taken out the O-ring yet. I'll quickly explain. So these seats start leaking because the design from Toyota was that they're going to get changed every 40,000 Ks. When the injectors come out for the correct valve clearance check procedure. which doesn't happen. Nobody does that. This is what I mean about wrong maintenance. The good news is I've come along and said these injectors don't need to come at every 40,000 and they don't need to be checked, which is great news, because risk of contamination to the inlets of the injector of the fuel system where there's no filtration after the filter where you're working, all this dirty stuff, right? I know it's a bit complicated. That's why you need to get into the injector information playlist, right? I'm not going to spend the time that I've spent in there again here and explain it. Long story short, seats leak, compression blows up, this nice soft rubber O-ring that's here, it turns into plastic, then the oil in this oil gallery comes down, it gets all cooked by that compression leaking past there, it carbons up and gets to your oil pickup, and I promise you, I've had someone today texting me from, where did he say, I might be wrong, Phillip Island I think it was. He's doing a bit of his own work, or could be mixed up, lots of text messages, right? Somewhere down there anyway. Someone's work. Oh no, that was the guy in St Kilda. He's doing his own work. Blah blah blah. He's got issues. I said, please use the Facebook groups for all your technical help. There's actually people that watch my videos and learn, and they're on Facebook groups and they can help you because there's only one of me, and that's how I multiply myself and become more efficient and productive. There's only one of me. There's millions of you. I can't do everything. So please don't text unless it's parts kit orders or to book into the Prado Hospital. That's it. If you want the workshop partners, purchase your parts kit, join the VIP group. It's a group on Facebook only for clients, full before diesel VIPs. Then you can search and find in there who the workshop partners are, and you'll get in there. They can't do everyone's car. Again, we've only got one here, one there. It's not like there's thousands of people we can recommend. Okay, so first problem, lucky this hasn't happened, but what I'm trying to say, I think it was the one on Phillip Island. He's got this knocking noise. Mechanic says it's a knocking noise. Mechanic says, oh, I can't fix it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I've said to him, listen, the first thing we need to do is drop the oil, check the oil pickup. All the regulars watching this video that are still watching, thank you. Appreciate you. You appreciate me, and we're all happy together. Beautiful, right? So you might want to be one of them people. Subscribe, turn bell on. Don't miss another video. I'm sure, hey, if you're one of those people, subscribe with the bell on. How about you put in the comments why you subscribe with the bell on and why you don't miss another video. And I don't expect many people are going to do this, so maybe let's see if you surprise me. Tell everybody else that isn't subscribed, that's still watching this video, why they should and how much money it saved you, blah, blah, blah. Because that's what it's all about, saving your money. So first problem is that happens, all that carbon, that blocks the oil pickup, starves the engine of oil, and you're going to need a new engine. That's a bit of an old problem that everyone should know about by now. So the bloke in Phillip Island, he's going to get the car back on a tow truck from the mechanics. He's going to drop the oil. I said, we've got to drop that, check the sump oil pickup through the hole. And then if that looks blocked, we need to pull the sump sub-assembly off, have a look, see if it's blocked. If it's fully blocked, it's probably too late and you probably need an engine if you've got knocking noise. But a little bit more info for if he watches this video or anyone else. If at that point you haven't seen the oil light, you might be able to clean the oil pickup, put new oil in, keep driving the vehicle, get these things out, reseat them, put a new set in if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, I have actually got I don't know if it's a good second-hand set. It's a set that someone thought they had problems with. I'm not sure if they are. I think they're recent. They look all right. They're not too old. They haven't done that many Ks. I don't know if there's something wrong with them or not really, but they're going to be a damn sight better than anything like these injectors here. Does anyone realise how bad these? This is like not doing an oil change for 100,000 Ks, leaving injectors for 300,000 Ks, okay? For the reasons, the seats leak, it's going to block the oil pickup. Luckily, that hasn't happened on this one, but wrong combustion. Old flogged injectors, the original stuff, these were probably made in bloody, I don't know what month or year. I do now because I just had a look at the serial number. They're made in 2007. Only about a year older than the vehicle. That's great. But what was made in 2007 and the injectors I'm going to supply you that are made in 2024 or 2025 or 2026, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, are a lot better, improved on what these are. And of course they're new, so they're not worn. Check the injector information playlist for more info. Thoroughly, we need to clean the ports. We need to make sure all these seats are out, which is what we've done here. Just in this video alone, it should be getting smashed with the like button. The big thumbs up for how much you've learnt or confirmed that you're already new. These gaskets here are single use only. We've got full detail videos in the VIP group on this job because I don't know how confident you are of being able to find someone to do this job properly. If you're not meant to be on the tools, then that's where you go to the workshop partner. If you think you can handle it, you watch lots of videos in the VIP group and you get onto this and you sort it out. I've talked enough in this video. I'm going to say it one more time. Check the playlists, injector information. If you want an injector kit, how to buy my kits, search the videos, latest injector kit information, injector kit, injectors, kit, anything like that. Searching on our channel will find the information you need. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.